Hello. Today's live is just gonna be a casual say what's up live. I was gonna do a you know, just like a I was gonna have someone join in with me and do like a double live, but it canceled last second, so it's all right though. It's all right. I don't know why I said they canceled last second. They didn't cancel last second. They couldn't do it like a couple minutes ago, but I that was the latest that they could respond. So, or the earliest that they could respond. So, they didn't do it last second. What up? You might not be here forever because you got homework. It's all right, bro. Welcome in. I am going to showcase. I got something from the what's it called, flea market the other day. Here, you guys want me to turn this light off because I feel like it's a bit bright, and I don't want it to be. I have this blanket here because I was selling those Funko Pops up there, and I just had them up there because it was like showcasing. Because I was just showcasing them. Hang on, I am gonna grab what I got at the flea market, and I'll show you guys what I got. I'm pretty happy with what I got because I'm not big into. I will say it is Lego. I'm not big into Lego, but you know, probably gonna go. So have a good luck with the stream. Thank you, man. I'll see you later, man. I got 5 minifigures at the flea market, and I'd say they're pretty cool. They're all 4 of them are Marvel, and 1 of them is Stranger Things. First up, hang on. I am going to turn this down a little, turn the brightness down because can I even do that? I'm pressing the button. It's not working. I'm just gonna turn it off for now, and then I'll turn it back on once I'm done. I got Zombie Captain America. Hang on, let me get the camera to focus. Got the shield and everything, and these are all completely custom, so they're not like full or like from Lego sets, you know. So these are all fully custom minifigures. This is Lego Captain America. That's what his faceplate looks like. And then, everything. So there's that one, and then I'm gonna say, this one's definitely my favorite, but yeah. So Lego, I am gonna tell you, but before I show you this, Lego Wolverine characters, like their claws, you have to put in the figure's hands, or in the Lego minifigure's hands. I'm just gonna call it Lego character. You put whatever the claws in their hands, so you can't really have them out to the side. They're going literally just out the front. But this place actually did it perfectly on this Wolverine. It is Patch from Deadpool and Wolverine, or the comics. They did it complete. Oh my gosh, it just looks so good. There's Patch. He's got another faceplate. Zombie Cap didn't have 2 faceplates, but he's got an extra one, an angry one. Hang on, let me get it. There's the angry one. But yeah, I love how they did with the Wolverine things. The claws. This next one is from the end of Avengers Endgame. It is Old Man Cap. It's completely custom. I don't really like the face, but it's whatever. It's just an old person face. Can't really do much about it. And then if you want to take the shield out of his hands and just have Old Cap. This, I will say, I don't know what it is. They came in these packages, like the little, like once they put it in a bag, they're in these plastic bags. This one was one of those Ziploc bags. Same for Zombie Cap, but the rest of them, this and Zombie Cap, the 2 caps were already built. I just had to take them out of the thing and then put the shield on in the base. And by the way, they all do come off the base. But they were already built. And Patch and the other 2 I'm about to show you, I had to build myself. But they were in bags you had to tear open. You couldn't like open it like a plastic bag. And I don't know what it is with the ones that were in the Ziploc bags, but their freaking torso comes off so easily. Like, look at this. Caps is a bit easier, or a bit harder to come off, but it's still extremely loose. And his helmet is the most loose part about this, but I mean, that comes off extremely easy. So, you can't really, I don't know what it is with the Captain America's in the Ziploc bag, but I mean, he stays on. Look, Oh, well, of course, as I say, he stays on. He did. But, all right, next up, I'm going to save the Patch, and the last one that I'm going to show is tied between my favorites. This one is from Stranger Things. It is Dustin. Obviously, I had to get a Dustin one. He's got his compass and then his walkie. Completely custom, by the way. I think there's only like one Stranger Things Lego set that has minifigures. And I don't have it, but this one's completely different from that. And then this one is definitely, it's tied for favorite with Patch. He's got 2 faceplates. Oh yeah, crap! I forgot. Old Man Cap doesn't have a. He just has one face. Dustin, he comes with this face where he's like sticking out his tongue, but then he also comes with this one where he's like, I don't know. But then this one is literally like 3 times as huge as a normal minifigure. It's Colossus. Let me just show you the size difference. That is the size difference between these guys, and obviously he's a regular minifigure. There's nothing wrong with him like those off brands. So like, he comes off his base as well. All of them come off their base. His legs move, his arms move. But dude, I love this. I love this hairpiece. Then he comes with an angry face as well. Hang on, let me just put it on there. Comes with an angry face as well. But yeah, that's all I got from the flea market. I was gonna get another Walking Dead figure to add to my collection, but I couldn't pass these guys up. They were each $5, but they do a discount. So if you pick up 5 of them, it's $20 instead of 25. So it's definitely worth it. If you can buy them. Crap, hang on, I have their card. I have their business card. I'm just gonna hide the promo code unless, I don't know. That's the thing. Mockblocks.com. That's what they are. If you need a second to look at that. And they had when I tell you they had every single character. Their booth was set up 360. So they had like Omni-Man and Invincible. They had all the X-Men characters. They had all the Stranger Things, Squid Games. They have literally pretty much any character you can think of, and that wasn't even all of them. That they had nearly 3,000 minifigures at their booth, but that wasn't even all. I'm pretty sure that's only half of their entire thing. So I'm pretty sure they'll have literally every figure. They have Walking Dead. They have Hocus Pocus. They have John Wick. Just any. I asked about those 3. But they have just about anything. I'm pretty sure. If they don't blame me. I just assume that they have John Wick and Walking Dead and Hocus Pocus because I asked them. And they said yeah, but I don't know if that's I don't know if they still have them. They weren't in stock for ours, or else I would have gotten Walking Dead minifigures. You best believe they just had some, but they can only get certain characters from the show, so you're not gonna be able to get as many characters as you want. But they're still $5 a piece on like this dude was $5. This dude was $5, $5, $5, and then technically one of them was free, or just Dustin was free because $20 instead of 25. That's the deal that they gave me. But on this card, they have Grinch, Mickey Mouse. They had soccer players. They have Ronaldo, Messi. They have Thanos. They have any Marvel character you can think of, any Marvel character variant. They had Zombie Iron Man. I was gonna get him, but I couldn't pass up Old Man Cap. He was just too iconic. I'm gonna get the Funko of Iron, or I'm gonna get a Funko of at least all these characters. Because I know I've seen all of the characters have Funko Pops. I've seen a Colossus Funko Pop. I've seen a Patch Funko Pop. I've seen a Zombie Cap and Dustin and Old Man Cap. I have Stranger Things Pops and obviously Marvel, but yeah. So anyways, that's what I got at the flea market. But yeah. I'm trying to look at something I can talk about. Yeah, there's really nothing I can talk about. I guess I can talk about my recent uploads on YouTube. I did just recently post like a day or 2 ago my review for Marvel Zombies, and I posted a short and a long form content video. I think it was about 10 minutes, but it was just episode 1. I am gonna be posting episode 2 review, and obviously 3 and 4 later on. Episode 2 is probably gonna come out within the next like week. It took a while. So I use CapCut for my edits, and I used CapCut for literally everything on my channel. Both my long form content videos and all my shorts. And yeah, so it just took a while to edit. I know that's the whole point of long form content, and why it takes forever for most people to come out with more, because it takes forever to edit. And now I fully understand, because had I known how to do long form content, I know it's simple, and I was just stupid. I didn't know how to do it, but now that I know how, I'm definitely going to be pushing more and more. Probably shorter videos than like 10 minutes, probably around like 5-minute videos, but still, I'm going to be pushing some long form content out, so you can actually, instead of like a 30-second edit, you can watch actual content. I don't know if it's gonna be like me gaming or whatever. I could, if I figure out how to hook it up, and how to like get all that, because I don't have a laptop, I don't have a PC, I don't have anything except for PS5 and a phone. And I know there's a way to hook those up, but still, I yeah, I just be expecting a lot more long form content to come out. Because that took forever. 10 minutes, just for 10 minutes, because I had originally, when I was recording it, it was like 2 a.m. I was recording it, and the whole reason I recorded that is because I also posted the short the night before, or 2 nights before, I don't know, of my just review of the whole thing, just a quick 3-minute review. And I got a lot of feedback on the video, and I'm happy that you guys are showing support and feedback. Someone commented a nerd emoji, and I was like, thank you for commenting, because that completely boosts my thing. They apologized, which that's completely fine. I don't really care if they didn't. Just I'm not the type of person that's gonna take hate as, okay, I'll just stop doing it, it's fine, you win, I'm sorry. No, I'm still gonna be pushing my stuff. I'm still gonna be making videos. I don't really care about if I get hate or not, um, as long as it's nothing like disrespectful. If you're just saying, oh, you're ugly, or oh, you're stupid, that's fine. But if you're gonna like say racist stuff, or not racist stuff, but like you know if you're gonna say stupid, like sexist, or racial, anything to do with race, or anything, like I know a lot of black people like to say the n-word to white people, and it's not offensive, obviously, but I don't want that in my chat. And a lot of white people say it too. That's just completely wrong. I don't know where I got off topic, but anyways, yeah. So I just, as long as you're not saying anything like derogatory, or just kind of above the line or across the line, that's fine. But if you're just spreading hate just to spread hate, go for it. I don't really care, as long as you're not doing it to people who actually take that hate and run with it and be like, okay, and then posting and everything. I don't, like I said, I don't care. That doesn't give you the right to do it, but if you do it, I can't really stop you. I can delete the comment, but you know. But yeah, the flea market had a crap ton of stuff. They had literally barely any Funkos. I was so surprised, because that's originally what I went there for. I didn't know they had the Legos there. Um, and obviously that's what I ended up leaving with. But I completely was fully prepared to spend like hundreds of dollars on Funkos or figures. Like, I made a bet with my dad, because we all went there as a family. And I made a bet with my dad. I said, I bet you there's at least one Hot Toys in there. There was not a single one. They were like crappy figures, like ones that the figures that you can only move their arms like this, and they're like stuck in one place. You can't bend it like this, you can't bend it outwards. Those kind of figures, and you can't even bend their legs. Those kind of figures. They had a decent amount of Funko Pops, like maybe 50 in the whole place, but they were spread across different booths. There was 2 Walking Dead figures, Bungie Walker and another Walker, but I didn't pick them up, because they were $13.99, which was actually not bad, but I just didn't pick them up. Um, But yeah. I really want to open another Funko Pop, but I don't want to. I want to open one of the Walking Dead ones, but I would never open that. That's yeah. Not till I get like at least that's at 20. I'm only at 2 right now. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think of things to say. I guess I could just yap. Um, some upcoming videos I might come up with. Most likely not shorts because I've just kind of moved away from shorts. Because I'm kind of just done with the whole shorts thing. Like not making edits. Like I have a crap ton. I'm still waiting. To I've not gotten it yet, but I'm probably gonna get the CapCut Pro back. Because obviously I use Pro Features. How are you gonna make a good edit without using Pro Features unless you make a template, which obviously that's not your edit. But I'm probably gonna get CapCut Pro here sometime soon, and then I'll be posting edits. I have several edits just ready to be posted, like finished, but I just haven't bought CapCut Pro yet. Yeah, I haven't got it back, but yeah. Speaking of the devil, I keep getting these CapCut notifications, and it's kind of annoying. Like you've interacted with their whatever. I don't even scroll on CapCut. You know how they're like you can go through people's templates or whatever. I haven't even done that in like a year or so, a year or two. But yeah, I do. I'm so glad I picked up Dustin. I literally was about to pick up like a Squid Games one, or I was probably gonna pick up a Deadpool or, another Wolverine. Um, but I saw Dustin and I didn't even see the stranger because I went there the first time, and I hadn't looked around the whole place yet, so I didn't want to spend my money in one place, and um, so I had moved. Like I looked around for a good solid like 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes at the Lego place for the first time. Didn't buy anything yet because I was waiting, to go around the whole store. I went around the whole flea market and I came back and I was like, yep, that's what I'm getting. And I hadn't seen Dustin or any of the Stranger Things ones or the Squid Games ones. I was so tempted to get the Squid Games. But yeah. So I went back and I got Dustin because I saw him and I was like, cool. But yeah, I got him last second. I almost got him, or I almost got another one, but I got him. He's one of my favorite characters. Had they had like Steve Hop or not Steve, Jim Hopper, I probably would have gotten him instead of Dustin. But I had 3 that were locked in. Patch was the first one that I was gonna go back for. He's the first one that really caught my eye in the whole booth, and I was like, "Yep, I'm definitely getting him if I don't get anything else." Um, then I saw Colossus. Whenever I went there the second time, I was like, "Yep, locked in." And then I saw Old Man Cap, and I was like, "Yep, they're locked in." And then I saw Zombie Cap the second time, and then obviously Dustin, and I was like, "Oh, Zombie Cap, that's pretty cool." But then I was like, all right, the last choice. I spent like a good 15 minutes choosing my last choice because I didn't want to, I could have spent more, but I didn't really feel like, spending a crap ton of money on figure or like Lego minifigures that aren't even going to take up. Like I had them on my shelf, but they weren't going to take up a crap ton of space, and I didn't want to spend $100 on 6, or I'm not going to say that, like 7 or 8 minifigures that are, you know, or 10 minifigures that are just not going to take up space. But yeah. So I guess probably going to end the stream. I don't know. I'm really dying here. No one's joining. So yeah. I was trying to sell this on so I was on Whatnot That's where I was selling the Funko Pops. I was trying to sell this. It's this like glass shark thing. No one really bought it. I had it for like $15 because it was pricey, dude. This thing was like around $30, and I was trying to get 15 for it. No one would buy it. Um, I was doing an auction, starting bid. Um, it was 15, and no one bought it, but it's all right because I'm not done with Whatnot yet. I'm still going to be, constantly using that. Not just to sell, to buy. I'm probably gonna have another Walking Dead figure up here, a Negan statue of him swinging the bat. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. Probably gonna have that one up soon. And also another, I will actually be posting long form content of this, and um, you know, what's the word? Shorts for it. I'm gonna be making a custom 1/6 scale figure. I don't know if I've already said it in any of my shorts or any of my live streams, but I am going to be making a custom 1/6 scale figure to go on my shelf as well. It's one of my favorite characters, and I'm going to be making a double for that, and I have extra swap out parts, so I'm buying like 2 bodies as well as all the stuff to make 2 characters. Um, but yeah, so I'm going to technically have 3 figures, but I can only have 2 at a time because I'm only buying 2 bodies. Because if I buy 3, it's probably going to be over like 200, 250. Probably going to be over $250 just to make 3 1/6 scale figures that are not even going to, like, I can't sell them. So I'm not going to be able to make my money back. Like some of these Hot Toys creators who make, Hot Toys or 1/6 scale figure content, they make some money back because they sell their figures, they resell them. I'm not gonna be able to do that. So once I buy all the stuff for it, that's just how it's gonna be. What does this do? Oh, an invite link to a guest. I didn't even see this. Live chat, hide all chat messages. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna play around with all the stuff on here. So what is this? Lighting. Oh, lighting's on. Hello there. What does this do? Oh, highlight. Oh, I just highlighted a save. Oh crap! I can green screen myself. Let's freaking go, dude. Yo, what? Oh god. Oh god. Um, let's see here. What is this? What is that? Oh, it's the hello there. Oh yeah, here was my of course it's my face. But it was my thumbnail for the review. There's Andrew Lincoln as Magneto. There's Andrew Lincoln as, oh, you can't see it, but he has claws. And then of course Andrew Lincoln as Mr. Fantastic. What a great. Someone posted that the other day. What does it say? Me losing all my humor and social skills. Hang on, I'll just read it from here. The minute someone I don't know joins the conversation. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the dude from Pawn Stars. He was like, because the dude, Rick was laughing at him for saying, "Yeah, I want to buy this championship ring for my wife," and he was like, the dude was like, "It's funny." Oh, dokes, yeah. I took some pictures for my figures. I don't know if you, or no, I haven't posted them. I'll probably post them after the stream. I just posted some pictures of both my Superman and the Swamp Thing. There's those back there. Yeah, like that. I think it looks alright. Hang on, let me. Yeah, I think it looks alright. Oh crap! I gotta go all the way in my. Okay. Oh yeah, what is this? A meme? Oh yeah. All right, so Thanos, he snaps his finger with the Infinity Gauntlet. I know the Infinity Gauntlet's not on there, but just whatever. And then Wolverine, he's starting to fade, and he's like, snap, 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 because it's not working, and his healing factor. And then you can't really see it because chat. And he's Thanos. You can't see it, of course, but he's going. It's the Shaq meme where he's like, Anyways, hang on, I'm gonna. Oh God. All right. What does this do? Retouch. Anyways, I'm probably gonna end the stream. I'm probably gonna end the stream, you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope it keeps having a great day if you already have. And if you're not, I hope your day gets better. So I will see everyone later. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.